In this help video, I'd like to look at our Elliott wave tool in TradingView and how you can place an Elliott wave count on your chart. This is a 4-hour chart of the USD JPY, and I want to have a look at what the Elliott wave pattern is going into the low down here. So I double click on our Elliott wave script from here. That brings up our options here. There are several options for displaying which pivot to look at, and they are under the pivot selection here. You can either use the last pivot, the pivots back, i.e. how many pivots back, or you can do a specific pivot number. I'm going to choose the pivot number because I want to display off this particular pivot. So I'm going to choose pivot number. The trend level, I'm going to look at intermediate degree. That's the one we tend to use most. You can also do minor or major as well. So now you need to find what pivot that is. So to do that, you can display pivot labels. Can you see this tick box here? If I display pivot labels, it displays the pivot labels on the chart. And you can see that low is pivot label 1945. So what I'm going to do now is put in this level here. It's 1945. It's what I had on there already, but you just type it in 1495. So now if you then tick the enable Elliott wave analysis, if you tick on that, you can see that it does an Elliott wave analysis into that particular pivot. I'm just going to turn the display labels off to clear the chart up a bit. Do OK to remove that box. And there you can see it's found a 5-wave count down to that low where we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it does the calculation into the pivot you chose there. If I double click on it, you can actually do more than one Elliott wave count if you wish. So I'm going to do an Elliott wave analysis 2. So it's the second one here. And I'm now perhaps going to have a look. Oh, it's found an ABC correction back into there. It's done it automatically off the last pivot. But remember, you can use pivots back as well. So you can calculate off that pivot. It's gone back one more pivot to here. And you see it's found a wave 2 or B. If I now do pivots back, it won't find anything at that pivot. Or it can then calculate to that pivot. So do you see how you can then place another Elliott wave count on the chart if you wish? So it gives you an option to do that. So I'll just turn that one off, as that's not the one I want. Remember, this is only on this particular time frame, so you don't really want to leave it on when you change time frames. So if you want to change a time frame to another time frame, what I suggest you do is go back into the Elliott waves and then just untick the box so it doesn't display them anymore. So it's very easy to choose which pivot to display. Again, you just go into the Elliott waves, you display pivot labels, see which pivot one you want to use. Then I tend to click on the pivot selection as pivot number and then place in the pivot number in there, type it in there, and then that will do the Elliott wave count to that particular pivot. Remembering also to enable Elliott wave analysis, so make sure you tick that box there. And then untick the pivot labels, cleans up your chart, and you can do an Elliott wave count into any particular swing pivot high or low.